What's going on, lads? It's Mini here, and welcome back to Mini Thoughts. Mini's Thoughts. I don't. So if you haven't been here before, I just talk about the random shit that goes on in my head and splurging onto a camera. If that sounded a little weird, we're not gonna try that one again. One take only. Splurging onto cameras. My side hustle is. Whew, okay, where was I? The beautiful people over at Lovesac. So I had this before, as you've seen before, with the whole Lovesac taking the Jeep and whatnot. If not, I'll show that clip now.
Gradually moving stuff from the apartment over to the house. This is the problem I'm now confronted with. I think, just more than anything, I'm taking you guys on the adventure of the Lovesac in the Jeep. This is amazing.
But now I got sent two more. So if we have a look at Jay here, God bless him. So now he can do that there, and he can do there, and there. And also that one, that's literally my Pokemon one. Let me show you. I show you. This is kind of what I do. I just kind of keep the Pokemon here to kind of look over my house when I'm traveling. I love these Lovesacks. Jay, how you feeling? There you go. I love these Lovesacks. So I thought maybe we'll just have a seating area. Some people come over, they can just chill. And I think he's actually Jet. So if you guys want to go check out the link in the description to Lovesac so you can get one of these of your own. And not Jay, just the Lovesac. There we go. Not Jay. You can't buy him, I'm sorry. But go link in the description if you guys want to go check them out. He's... Alright, first thing is I want to get this one out of the way because I posted a link about it on Twitter. I posted it on Instagram. And people were like, oh, it's 100% going to be in a Mini Thoughts video. So, we're going to talk about the whole Uber situation. If you don't know the Uber situation, Twitter and Instagram and everything down below, follow my face or something. So the Uber scenario is basically we were just driving along. I was actually going to go pick up my girlfriend's computer because she can have her own setup here. So, like, I can work here. She's actually streaming in the other room right now. Just so we can work separately, so we don't kind of like, she has to come use my PC and then I come on and whatever, you know what I mean? But I was going to go pick up our computer. It's like an hour away from where I live. And we're just going on the highway. It was one of those Ubers that just will not shut the fuck up. Just stop. As a side note, if you're an Uber driver or Lyft driver or whatever you are, stop talking. Thank you. But we were on our way, he's in the carpool lane, and he just forgot what double yellows were. For double yellows, for those who aren't in America, you can't go through them. They're like a little barricade kind of thing. He was just weaving in and out as he pleased in the carpool lane. And all of a sudden, woo, in the background, that was a fucking awful police noise. I'll try it again. Let me put a sound effect in though. Better, there you go. And it was his lucky day getting pulled over by the cops. So we kind of just sat there. And it was really awkward because I had no idea what the fuck was happening because he would not shut the fuck up. He pulls over, the cop comes up to him going like, sir, what the hell do you think you're doing? And I'm sitting here in the back seat like, it was probably one of the most awkward situations of my life. I just sat there as this guy's getting ticketed and all that kind of shit. And after 5 minutes, we go on the road again. But the last thing the cop said before he walked away, he was saying, it's like, just make sure you don't do it again. Just be careful, all kind of stuff. And then he said, by the way, nice license plate cover. And he was like, he started laughing along with him, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't get the joke. So I asked him, like, so what is your license plate cover? And he was like, oh, just whenever you get out, whenever we get to our destination, just go out and have a look for yourself. And I go and have a look, really? Out of all the license plate covers to have, to get pulled over with, what a shit show of a day. Absolute shit show. So if you're ever in an Uber or anything like that, and he's weaving all over the road or being silly, tell him to, hey, stop that. Get some help. So yeah, that was the Uber story. Just watch Ubers. I've had my shit stolen in Ubers. I've been pulled over by the cops in an Uber. Yet I still use them every single day of my life because I don't drive in LA. Because if you've been to LA before, you will understand why. Fuck that. And also because the accident and that guy there. I just have scarring of how bad LA drivers are. Next one. Did anybody ever get this as a kid? Like whenever you're watching TV or playing games or on the PC or whatever, and your parents would come over and say like, hey, you're on your own watching TV too long. Just watch yourself. It could be bad for you. And you're thinking like, nah, she just wants me to go do homework. She wants to just get off the TV and go do something productive. Go outside and whatever kids do outside nowadays that isn't on their phones. The one that I got as a kid from my parents is, Craig, don't watch TV too long or it'll make your eyes square. Am I the only person to get, I feel like that's kind of a common one, but I never actually properly thought about this until later on in life. And I'm like, as a kid, you don't know when you're like 6, 7, 8 years old or whatever. And because you trust your parents. You're like, they have life experience. If they watch TV too long, their eyes are gonna go square. Same way as whenever you cross your eyes are gonna stick. So that kind of scarred me for a very, very, very long time. I would try and restrict myself. So whenever I'm watching TV and my eyes would get sore, I would run the fuck outside to make sure my eyes didn't go square. I don't know. Because for me, when I thought my eyes were getting sore, I didn't think of it as like water. Like I'm losing water in my eyes and my eyes are getting dry and all that kind of stuff. I thought of it as my eyes were physically changing shape. There was a square eyes one, there was the one where your eyes would stick together, and then there was one that wasn't really kind of in the same aspect or kind of the same mind frame. I just kind of remembered it. And I can't remember if I've talked about this in a Thoughts on Mini before, but when I was like 5 or 6 years old, obviously like most dads do, daddy, they would just have a beer and watch TV, or they go barbecue or dad things and stuff. And whenever my dad was drinking a beer, every now and again, it was kind of like once in a blue moon, my dad would call me and say, Craig, come here, son. And he was like, I know you see me drinking beer a lot. It makes my dad sound like an alcoholic, which is false. It's like, Craig, you see me drinking beer? Try some. Here, have some for yourself. And I was like, for me as a 5-year-old, I was like giddy, like, oh, I finally get to try beer. I'm like growing up and older and shit. And he told me like, son, don't actually drink the beer because you're too young. Just drink the froth of the beer. It's kind of like a gateway into alcohol. And I got so giddy over drinking like the top of my dad's beer, and it wasn't until later on in life that I realized what he was doing, and it's something I want to do with my kids someday, where he wasn't actually letting me drink beer. He wasn't just friendly. He wasn't just like, yeah, I think it's time for my son to grow up, the 4.5 years old that he is. What my dad would do is he would pour a really, really, really shitty pint. The pint glass was that size, the head was like the majority of the glass. So what he would do is he would call me in for me to get rid of his shitty poured pint. So I would drink the froth for him so he could actually get to the beer. And my mind was fucking like on the fucking wall when I figured this out. I asked my dad when I was like 15 years old, when I had this crazy epiphany of what he did. And I was like, Dad, whenever you gave me a beer growing up, did you just ask me to get rid of the head of your beer? And he was pissing himself. I'm like, you are a goddamn genius. Goals. Parental goals. Right there. And if you have kids for yourself, try it. Maybe not. Don't turn your kids into alcohol. Turn them into alcohol. Yes, that's exactly what I meant to say. This one's kind of not really a story time or anything like that. It's just whenever people are like motivational speakers, they're on stage, and people are trying to get over stage fright. You know, people go on stage and are like, thank you for coming. And it's the most cliche common line for people to get over stage fright is, hey, just imagine everybody naked. Can we stop for a second and wonder where the fuck that came from to begin with? A, where it came from, and B, how the fuck is that meant to help you? Because I feel like if you're gonna go up there and picture everyone naked, it's gonna make you even more nervous, because not only are you performing in front of a lot of people, but now they're all butt fucking naked. Like imagine sitting there, like you're at a school performance or a talent show or whatever, and everyone's parents in the audience, like 300 people, and you're just imagining everyone naked, all the 67-year-olds with their saggy tits, and just like old 67-year-old fucking dangling down there. Like, how is that meant to make you comfortable? That's just fucking awful. I had nowhere that I was really going with this. It's just something I wanted to tell you, like, hey, where the fuck do we come up with some of the shit in the world these days? There wasn't even a word in that one. Another little random one was, hey, shout out to the guy who was walking past my gym with my shirt on. This is like a month ago. And where I work at the gym, it's on like it's on a crosswalk, so you can kind of see people walking around doing their thing. And there's a guy, I was working out beside one of the windows, and he walked past like maybe this far away from me. Alex, who's my personal trainer, was like, was that your shirt? I looked around and I shit myself. I was like banging on the windows trying to get this guy's attention, because obviously, like, if you're wearing someone's merch, like say for example, I was wearing a Metallica shirt and James Hetfield, the lead singer, walked by, I would like, and if James Hetfield knocked in the window and I saw him, I would shit myself, because I'd be like, bruh! So I was trying to knock on the windows to get this guy's attention, and he wouldn't look around, and I was so pissed. Which now beautifully leads me into the segue that I am releasing merch soon. Actually, to be honest, quite a lot of it. So I've got 2 that I can't say, and I've also got 2 of, if you saw my Insomnia stuff, if you follow my social medias, you would know about it maybe. But those I want to release online for a little bit, just for like a limited run of like a few days or something like that. Because there's been a lot of demand about it. People were like, oh, why is it just like an event special one? I couldn't get to the event, or I live in a different country or whatever. So I was like, let's just make a limited amount and let's just sell them online for a few days. So if you guys who do want to buy them, you can buy them and rock it. And yeah. So I'll release more information about that in the probably coming days, to be honest with you. If not, I'll probably tweet about it on Twitter, Instagram, whatnot, or I'll mention a video whenever they come out. Whichever one you want. I just saw a segue opportunity. I goddamn took it. And just a few things that are off the record is, A, I need a haircut so badly. Also, I'm going to get a different color. I'm not going back to normal just yet. So in a few weeks, I'm going to get a different color, which I will tweet about on Instagram. This is just a plug video more than anything. Still, there's that, and I apologize about these not being as frequent as I want to. My life has been kind of crazy. Put it in perspective, I just go to random day trips to different meetings, different recording sessions and whatnot, like the Assassin's Creed or the South Park videos you guys saw. That, as well as I have 8 people staying at my house. I have work going on, so you might hear like a little bit of drilling in the background. That sounded wrong. I'm going to a music festival. In an hour, I'm going to Escape, which is gonna be sick. Escape Music Festival in San Bernardino, California. Me and Sammy, the girlfriend's, going to that. As well as I'm also going to London on the 1st of November, which I might vlog. True story. I will probably vlog that. So I'm going to London for a day. So I fly in on the 1st, event is on the 1st, and I fly back the next morning. And then I go back to London again on the 7th, and then back on the Northern Ireland on the 9th, which I'll probably vlog again for a different thing. Then I come home, and then I'm going to Thanksgiving at Sammy's house in Minnesota. And then I come back, and then we're going to Florida. So I'll probably do another Florida road trip. This time, hopefully not age restricted. Because I realized the giant cock at the start of the last Florida road trip may have hindered the views a little bit in those who wanted to see it. So I have a hell of a lot of shit going on, so I apologize about this. I'm not as home as much as I want to be. That being said, I think we all good for today. This is kind of been a more chill one. My office downstairs is still being worked on. Literally outside, they're working on it right now. So I'm just kind of just still stuck in the office doing the old vloggy stuff. We're good. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. That'll do. But this one, link to the description, all my stuff, like I said before. Yeah. I love you so much. Appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my stuff. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you listened this far, goddamn, thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video if you want to see more of these. Comment down below. There'll probably be a lot more energetic and skit-based the next ones. It's just this. I'm leaving in a little bit, and my brain's been going crazy recently. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Let's subscribe, all that stuff. Talk to you on the next one. I am breaking shit.
My 3 favorite things are eating my family and not eating McDonald's.
Girl, you said something that kind of blew my mind in the sense that you can literally do a gender reveal based on my hair.